What's up, guys? Chase with Archers Outdoors. Just wanted to kind of bring you guys along on a little ride here. So I have a 40-acre property. I decided to start this channel because I got this property this year, and we're doing some habitat improvement, some things to hopefully make it better deer hunting, improve it from what it currently is. Right now it is a very thin woods. It's about, of the 40 acres, there's probably about 30 that is timber. The rest is field area. As you can see, if you look around here, this is all field area, and this is what I call the top field. This leads into you see a pipeline right here that leads back to the backside of the woods there, and got some field area over here. And the reason I decided to start this channel is because I didn't know what I was doing as far as property improvement, and I probably still don't, but I want you guys to be able to learn from my mistakes. So what I'm doing is I'm going to create a series and take you guys along on the ride, show you our successes and our failures, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. Be able to put it into practice on your own properties. If you do have some property, it doesn't take a lot. We actually are fortunate around here. We have really good genetics. I'll post some videos and pictures of a few bucks that we had this year. I did not fill a tag this year. I've actually been hunting this farm since I was 14 years old. This was my grandparents' place, and I was fortunate enough to inherit it. So like I say, I've never really been allowed to do anything on it until now. Now that it's mine, now I can actually go and do the things that I feel need to be done, starting with logging. We're going to start on the logging process. Just met with the logger yesterday, and he is getting ready to start here in the next week or so, as soon as things freeze back up. Here in Ohio, we're probably 52 degrees right now, 52, and it's not bad being outside. If I had hair, I probably wouldn't be wearing a hat, but I don't. So, but today what we're doing is got the Polaris Ranger up here and a little DR pull behind mower that I'm using to mow down. I actually had a farmer plant standing corn for me, and as you can see, the corn isn't much standing. There is some over that way by the blind that I'm sure you can see. Got the blind right there, and then all that is standing corn, but it's only maybe 2 or 3 feet tall, so it didn't do much this year. Farmer got it in late. I just wanted it for some added cover and some benefit, but we did. This is the first year that blind's been up, and we did manage to harvest a spike buck and a button buck and a doe out of that this year. So hated to see the button buck get killed, but it was my son's first deer, so at 11 years old, you let them shoot what they want. So we're gonna start mowing this down, and I'll show you guys the finished product. We're gonna come back in. Probably be a little bit before I get another video up, other than the logging and stuff. Kind of take you a walk through the woods, show you how thin things are and what we're trying to accomplish. But so I'll get some videos up of the logging and everything that's transpiring with that. Just kind of bring you guys along when I start plowing this up. This is actually going to be 2 separate food plots. We're going to have one over here. All of this is going to be a food plot, and then it's going to be divided right here. It'll be divided with giant miscanthus grass, and this will be another food plot over here, which should allow us to be able to hunt this on almost any wind, this top area. We also have an interior food plot in another section of the woods. It's only maybe, I don't know, 1/10 of an acre. It's real small kill plot. I planted clover in there late last year. Going to overseed it in March this year, and then we're going to put a radish plot in the small field down in the bottom, and we're also going to surround it with giant miscanthus, but it'll probably take a couple years for that miscanthus to really create a screen that the deer feel comfortable in. So we'll bring you along on this ride. We'll see what happens. Like I say, I'm sure we're going to screw up along the way. I'm sure we're going to do some things to improve it and make it better. But yeah, you guys can learn from our successes and failures and hopefully help you in your deer hunting. So stay tuned. There'll be more to come. Well, guys, the sun is setting, and mission accomplished. We got her all done. This is the lower field I was telling you about. That's going to be a radish plot this year. We'll see how radishes work. I've heard mixed reviews on them. Whether they're any good or not, I don't know. We're also going to put some giant miscanthus in. We got all of our corn mowed. It is all gone. So we're going to let Mother Nature do her thing and hopefully freeze these stalks and start popping them. I'm actually going to plow it and then let it dry plowed and then disc it under, and hopefully by the time the soil temperature gets up, those microbes and stuff will be nice and hungry early in the springtime. They'll be able to consume most of this corn, everything that's left from the mowing. And we're going to put down some urea, get some nitrogen back in the soil, and hopefully be able to get something to grow. So but I will do another video. I definitely want to walk you guys through the woods before the logging transpires so that you can see what that looks like. I'll show you the interior food plot in there, that kind of thing, and just give you some thoughts and some things that I'm looking at, what I'm thinking. And I'll also get you an aerial view of the property so that way you can see how it lays out, and I'll point out a few things on there as well. So catch you on the next one.